Mr. Red Tat.
Miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium
Mr.
in
Red
Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Here, glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arlington. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll work this out to the 23. Ron Payne there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Prescott on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And some good running there. That's a first down. Up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. gun. Here's a run up the gut. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
And he will score! Jaden Blue, touchdown Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. Whoa. And he can only get
Mr.
back
Red
to the 16-yard line.
Ready. Let's go.
Right to the air goes Daniel. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, Friday.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20.
Mr. Red,
shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is Jalen White. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Run again with Wright, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the way, and it's 3rd down. Got it. Ready? Ready! Pat the 60, pat the 60. 18, 5 in. 18, Ramler, 18.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. A sideline throw, looked in by McLaurin.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Franco 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to McLaurin, they connect again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Ready? Viking 18. 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he's
Mr. Red
inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Throwing again, Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Pushed out to his left. He'll take off again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Let's check up.
Hang on. This is right. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. and it'll bring up second down.
Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniel. Moving left. That is caught to the goal line and in. Harry, Flurry, touchdown Commander. Nevis, good on the extra point. The Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers, in the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that will go for a gain of about 4. Ron Payne there for the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Any part.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to fight.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go. I take 48.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hold it ready. Tag. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On second down, it's Daniel. Forced out wide, and Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium after this. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
70, go!
A carry here for Wright. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Pass all 80.
Sinnott, the man in motion. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Commander's first down. They'll throw with Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now it's second and 1.
Get it. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They send a receiver in motion left. Give here to Wright. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Ready.
Now they're trying to run the jet sweep. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Right. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, Daniel. That's caught. It's the tight end sitting. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Washington.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 7 Pirates, second pack.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Right side, catch made by McLaurin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is 3rd and long.
70. 70. Cowboy 80. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun on third down. In trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Rizaraku. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. transfer price. A big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Yeah, here we go.
A quick slash taken by Left. And they will finally run him down. A big connection from Dak to CD. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. It brings up second and 3.
From the 29, here's second down and 3.
There we go.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 3.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
Gain of 3 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Third and goal for Prescott. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's pick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Like.
On first down, a run for right. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Ready? 60 bites, 60 bites.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but He was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Packers 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That one out wide for right. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
Ready? Get up. Hook, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels gonna throw again. On target, got it to McClure. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
70 Lions, clutching, 18. Go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Rolling right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll send a man in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Yeah! There we go!
Start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
kill.
On third down, Prescott. Moving outside the pocket.
Don't let him pick that
The turnover
off.
they
It's so
needed. It's
bad.
intercepted. Picked off by Quan
It's
Martin.
horrendous.
It's just the last thing you can afford to
Let him
do,
cover
especially in
that.
this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm. And he
Absolute
thinks he can get away
trash.
with it, but
Undeserved
that decision,
trash.
it proves to be costly.
Ball rests at the 37.
Vermin
It's first and 10.
trash.
Get it. Ready.
On the give, it's right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
How many RPOs are you allowed to
His
run?
eighth reception.
I thought there's a limit on
And
RPOs.
good for a first down.
Let me double check. Hang on, let me double check that real quick. Let me take a look. I thought I could have sworn that there was. Hang on. Let me see. No. We're not resuming yet. Let's go take a gander here real quick.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense.
Why
You
did I
find
hear someone
yourself
say something about
protecting a late
RPOs?
lead, and
Who said that?
the
I'm pretty sure that was
age-old question
Rondon.
is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh yeah. Oh
It's
yeah,
intercepted.
Daddy. That's what I'm
And the
talking about.
Cowboys will take over possession here at the 44.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay on what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
16-yard line.
Ready. 70, give him, press 50, press.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go, pump, 70, hop, step.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He's looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. It's second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get split up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing again. Daniel. Woo! That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Teron Black.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Kill, kill. Yeah, here we go. Right check. All right, hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. What do you think?
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yeah. Wait.
Pistol now for Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue.
Get off
That's a
him!
first
Get
down.
off him!
It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 9.
Here we go. All right, hey. Wait, quick.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third down, they need 5.
Go to 54, go to 54. All right, hey. Yeah. Here we go, 47. All right, hey. 46.
They'll drop to throw. That one swung out to Blue.
Yeah, keep her running, baby.
This one goes for 17 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. So imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I check Friday.
Now give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout.
Excellent.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Mr. Renta.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.